Alex Reads. So in today's video, which I'm so excited about because we are talking about urban fiction novels. Now, I have been on a kick for at least about a week, almost 2 weeks. I get on these kicks when it comes to urban fiction, and then after, it's like I got my fix and then I go back to my regular, reading. So I wanted to share some that I have been mainly listening to. Oh girl, it has been a time. Okay, if you know about urban fiction and roller coaster ride, y'all know I love that drama and that tea, that dialogue. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first books I'm going to be talking about is Ashley Antoinette. As you guys know, I did a whole video about the ethics series that I had read in May. That took up my whole May. I read it on a whim. I was obsessed. I listened to the first two and then I end up buying like the physical copies. I have to get the first two in physical copies because I want them to all match. So I do need to get that. But this series, girl, ethics had my heart, everything. This is so good. So I, after reading that, I said, you know what, I want to read more, from her. And I waited obviously a while because I read this in May. So after reading this, which I mean, come on now, we all know what ethics is about. I listened to The Trophy Wife. That girl. One thing about Ashley Antoinette, I'm not going to give it away, but she doesn't mind killing women and kids. And oh girl, that bothers me, especially I would say obviously with the women, and mainly I'm saying that because I am a female, but when you start killing babies and stuff, that just takes my heart. It honestly does. So with The Trophy Wife, the main girl, her name is London, and London is from Trinidad, and she has this abusive husband, and he won't let her do anything, and only thing that she can do is she is a instructor. She's like a dance teacher because she loves to dance. And then comes in the picture, I think Kaylin, and he has just gotten out of jail and he's trying to do right with his life. He gets a job. He starts taking care of his daughter and everything. But when they get together, oh girl, they shouldn't get together because clearly their situation is, both of them situations is toe up. And you just see how it goes. I listened to this and it was fantastic. The narrator was amazing. I can't remember her name. I'll put the name up. But again, I love the story. Well, no, I'm lying. I didn't like the way it ended. Okay. Now I love the dialogue and like the whole, the synopsis of the story. But the way that ended, it was like, come on now. Her stories sometimes don't end like in a nice bow. They do end realistic, and then sometimes she might give you a little fairy tale ending. This one was not a fairy tale ending, but it still was good. The next book by her that I listened to is Love Burn. That one was good, and it ended like I wanted to. So the main character is, I think her name is Nomi and Dom. So Nomi is a college graduate, and she meets Dom one day at like a gala, and they get married. And girl, the first like year, even months, he start cheating on her. And then his business, he doesn't fully tell her what he's into. And with urban fiction books, and obviously with Ashley Antoinette, they're pushing weight means they do drugs, they sell drugs. So she finds out like, oh, his business is not that legit, and then he just cheating left and right. And so what she does is she's like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you cheating on me with all these women. I'm divorcing you. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all your money in your bank account and I'm going to leave. And she did that, but she didn't know the money that was in that bank account, that was not for him. And you just see he's trying to get back to her and all this. Oh girl, this was some drama. You hear me? Because not only with just Dom and her, but that little friend, I forgot that friend's name, that was her friend. Ooh, she was a mess. Ooh, she got on my nerves. But that book is filled with drama, drama, and you know I love it. Okay, I love books with that drama because I'm nosy. That one was real good. And then the last book that I read by her, but I didn't finish it. It's called Dirty Money, and that actually was by Ashley Anjaquavis. I didn't finish this one because a character dies that I just can't take, and I said, you know what? I didn't even. What I did is I just read the full synopsis or whatever, and I'm like, okay, that's how it ends. No, I did like in the beginning; it was real good. And not to say that the story is not good. I just, when that character died, I was done. The storyline is really good. So basically, it's about a girl named Is it Anara? And she has grown up. Her mom has been on drugs and, you know, just not a really good home life. And she meets Maurice, and he like takes her in, takes care of her and everything. And of course, you know, he's in the drug game, and you know, he dies. And girl, I don't. That's all I want to say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to read it. And again, it was a good story. You know, I like the synopsis of it. Just that character again, I just couldn't get down with it. But yeah, so that's all with Ashley Antoinette. I really like her. I'll be, you know, I will be reading more of hers, but with hers is like I need a little break because girl, whew, you know, she killed, drugs, all that, the sex, all of that. It'd be a lot. So I got to take her in doses, but she's good. Okay, the next book that I actually read, physical copy, is by Shantae. So it's called Loving You Feels So Right, Elena and Jacoby's story. Now, I got this from Walmart. I told you guys in a couple of videos that if you're looking for like some urban fiction books, go to Walmart. They have this series called Urban Renaissance. It's so good, and it's usually always so cheap. This book was only $6.74. So yeah, this is about oh, this one, okay. So this one is no drugs, no fighting, anything like that. So you have a girl named Alana, I think that's her name. She like a real kind of fast girl, you know, she deal with these men, you know, and her thing is, look, I'm just getting mine. I don't want to be in a relationship, nothing like that. But in comes Jacoby, who like takes her, brushes her away, and she's like, well, maybe I could kind of get in a relationship with him. But he has some secrets that he is harboring, and that's it. You know, I don't want to give it away again. So this one was really good because, you know, with the urban fiction books, sometimes it can be monotonous, meaning that it's going to be some fighting, it's going to be some drug selling. Sometimes I just want a story where, you know, a boy and a girl meet, and you see their relationship, okay? All that fighting and stuff like that, girl, no. And them drugs. But this one wasn't like that one. I really did enjoy this one. Okay, the next one I read is Working Girls by Kat. Really love Kat. This one was good. So this one, we back to the drug game. This one is about a girl named Jules. She is what do you call not a prostitute. Well, she's a call girl. And her thing is she's all about her money. Okay, she like, I'm just doing this to get my money. You know, I'm not catching no feelings. And her thing is she only deals with white men and Asian men because she's like, I want my money, you know. And she one night she's doing her job, and girl, it goes south, real south. In comes a guy named Rome. Now Rome, he a dope boy, and he sees her and he says, you know what, I'm gonna help you out. And then she realizes, you know what, I kind of like him. And he's like, I kind of like you too. And yeah, they get together, and all of this stuff comes. Oh, girl. Whew. It was so good. Okay, again, a drama in that tea. Now this ended in a cliffhanger. That's one thing I did not like, and I was trying to see if she had like a second part or something. I can't find it. Because I want to know what's gonna happen. I really want to know what's gonna happen, because I want to know what's gonna happen. Okay. So that one was real good. All right. The next one I read is What Bae Won't Do, the Next Man Will by Genesis Woods. This one was good too. All these are good. So we have Janaire, and she's a main girl. And there's this boy named Samaj. He is I think they're neighbors. And Samaj, that's spelled James backwards. It's ghetto, but I kind of like it. So her and, Samaj have known each other for years, or next door neighbors. And he likes her, and she kind of like him too, but he likes her more, But she got this tired, trifling boyfriend named Jerome that he cheat, do everything. And she knows, she has an inkling, like, I think he doing something, but you know how that go. And you see if she's gonna get with Janaire. No, you see if she's gonna get with Samaj, or she's gonna stay with Jerome. This one was another situation with a little best friend that was real trifling. And it was like, girl, is you serious? Like, we supposed to be friends and you doing that? This one also had a cliffhanger, and there is a sequel to this. This one was really, 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 really full of drama. And it was like, I needed a break. I didn't want to go back into that world. So I am going to read the second book because, like I said, it does end in a cliffhanger. And I want to know somebody's baby daddy. So yeah, that's the main thing. I really want to know who that girl's baby daddy is. So yeah. The next one I read, which, oh girl, I think out of all these, this one was my favorite. I want y'all to pick this up. It's Flirt. It's 3 novellas, and it's by Tracy Brown. So I think she like edits it, and then there's 2 other authors. So there's 3 stories. So her story, it's called Flirting with Disaster. Girl, this is about a young girl. She another one that's kind of like, kind of hot to trot. Her thing is, I'm getting mine, I'm getting the money, I'm getting everything, and that's it. She starts messing with this boy is his name Trey? Which, why all the men in these hood novels named Trey? That must be a popular name, but I digress. So she starts dealing with Trey, but girl, Trey, she don't know nothing about Trey, and he got a past that is not good. And again, she one of them girls that she just don't deal with one man, okay? And, oh, girl, this was so good. It was so good. They're novellas, so they're like short stories. But these short stories they did in You Got Closure. That one was a good lesson for young girls, okay? The next one was Wild Cherry by Quan, which, oh, girl, I'm getting me some more Quan books. This one took the cake. This one is about 2 women. They are in abusive relationships, and they men just trifling. Both of them men in the drug game. And they're like, I'm sick of being beat. I'm sick of them just, playing me, being with these other women. We got to do something. And they come together, and yeah. The way it ended, girl, I was outdone the way that ended. I had to go back and listen to it. And then this book, it got me. I'm like, well, this story, I kept on thinking about it days after days. And I'm like, wait, that's what happened. This one will make you think. Your mouth will be open, okay? Because the way he ended this, oh, and I always say dialogue. I love dialogue. I love that little ghetto talk. Oh, girl, this one was so good. I'm gushing over this one. And then the last one is Twice in a Lifetime by Angel Mitchell. This one was my favorite. This one was, I don't know, it wasn't that it was not realistic, but it was like, girl, like, that's seriously gonna happen twice. It's about a girl that she finds love in an odd way. It's hard to describe, not in an odd way, but she starts talking to a young man that she really, really likes, and she doesn't know, but she finds out, oh, we have a lot in common that we're not supposed to have in common. I'm being really around the bush because I will give it away. And girl, this one was a mess. I ain't really like this one that much. But out of those 3 stories, Wild Cherry by Quan, y'all have to. You guys have to read that. So good. Okay, and then the last book that I read is A Weekend Affair by Noelle Villa. This one is good. This one talks about 2 women, Gabby and Michelle. Gabby is a young girl. She's I think she's in college. Her husband real trifling. He cheat. He kind of abusive. He just don't want her to do nothing. And then she has her best friend Michelle. Michelle's husband has cheated on her. And I think she's like divorced, and she's like, you know what? Our lives just toe up right now. Let's just go away for the weekend. They go away. They meet these 2 men, and girl, they get sprung. They honestly do. And oh, now this one also ended at a cliffhanger, and I don't think there is a sequel. That's the only thing that bothers me sometimes. Is like, I want to know what's going to happen. Okay, please just tell me what's going to happen. This one was good. I listened to this one. The narrating was fantastic. Again, that cliffhanger, it just bothered me. So yeah, guys, that's all I have. I just, wanted to share a couple with you because like I said, I get on these kicks with these urban fiction novels, and especially listening to them. I have this, I think it's connected to Amazon Prime, that Audible is like $7, $8. And you can get some of them, well, I wouldn't say for free because it's with Amazon Prime. But if you become like a Plus member, I know there's like more, there's more options. I just got the little cheap one. But when I tell you, oh girl, I'm so glad I have that. And I think I might upgrade to that Plus one because I think the Audible Plus, if you're a Plus member, I think it's like $15. So right now I just have like the little regular one, but oh my goodness, urban fictions, they get me where I need to be. It's so weird. I said it before, when I need to kind of like cleanse my palate, I get an urban fiction book, and it's like, girl, how can drugs and all that sex and all that crazy stuff happening, how can that cleanse your palate? But for some reason it does, and it gets me where I need to be. Okay, and I love that dialogue. I love all that. It kind of reminds me, you guys know those movies that be on what's the app, that Tubiac or whatever, that Tubi app. Girl, it the movies, them little low budget movies, them little hood movies, and people be memorizing their lines. Urban fiction books, they kind of give me that feel. I'm being real shady, but y'all know what I'm talking about, that app. I'll put a picture up. I can talk about urban fiction books forever. Now I'm going to do another video of just romance books because that's different. Okay, urban fiction and romance is different. Also, like erotica, that's different too, because I got some good ones there, especially some romance. Because right now, like I said, I was on a kick with the urban fiction. I'm done with that now. I need something else. I'm sick of the drugs and the sex and the cursing and the man, hooking up with everybody. I need a little break from that, but I will get on another kick and I will have more for you. All right. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for you. I'll be back with more Black books. Bye.